It's Apollorc time! Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. We, last episode, defeated both Juzo and the shinobi hunter that was guarding the path to him, or at least one of the paths to him. And what I wanted to do immediately starting out, without wasting any time, was I was very, very curious about that one item that I apparently saw. Oh, oops. Nope, it's not this way. I gotta go around the whole structure here. Going this way, right? Because I noticed that, yeah, there's an item we can collect, and I just want to take a moment to see how it's even possible to obtain it. Because I want that item. I want all the items. Every last one of them. So last time I was here, someone had made there was a note that was about, like, tearing fabric or something like that. That doesn't seem like fabric you can tear. So if it's not in that spot, maybe this remnant has something for me. Let's have a look. Is this an illusory wall or something? Or are we just trolling me? I think they're just trolling me. Which has been the case pretty consistently throughout the entire thing. Don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I'm going to scorn you nevertheless. So, if it's not there, there's got to be some kind of, like, secret entrance, right? Doesn't look like you can actually crouch underneath here. Don't think you'd be able to grab onto the tree or anything like that. It almost looks like this would be like some sort of entrance grate here, doesn't it? But that's not it either. I'll take a look around, and if I either find it or cut back to it, or if I find it or don't, it'll be a cut regardless. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so it doesn't really seem like that is the way to obtain that item if it is something that is not secret, and rather something you're intended to find later on. If I'm wrong, and I don't find it in this video, I would appreciate a hint with that one, because that one seems to be a little extra cryptic. Also, you might have noticed that the enemies have since respawned, because I did not continue playing after I recorded the last video. So, we got a couple enemies here to take care of super quick. There we go. Not too bad. These guys are all... Oh, well, they're all pretty weak, is what I was, saying. But, yeah, they're still pretty weak. Took a couple hits, but that's okay. Got a lot of money, and we're almost ready to afford the next thing, right? Do I see a person crouched over there in that room? Or is that just a corpse? And there's like a statue behind them in the background. Not entirely sure, but I do hear footsteps. So let's get this guy. It is an absolute wonder that his friend didn't hear that. Much to his dismay, I imagine. More oil, just getting constant things of oil here. But yeah, we're almost... Ooh. Ah! Okay. Is this the fabric in question? I'm not even going to check this remnant. Let's see. It says treasure here. Can't download it. Not entirely sure why it's inconsistent with that. But yes, I see this. If it's about... Oh, no, 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 no! Well, I just wasted that. My bad. I should have unequipped that a long time ago. So, let's get some stuff that I'm more willing to lose. Yeah, Fistful of Ash and the Ceramic Shards. At least those are, like, things I can use in combat. Alright, that's my bad, guys. That was entirely a misclick on my part. So, what does this guy have to say? Oh, interesting. Wow, okay. Well, that's new. That's something. And then I imagine, yeah, this is probably the item I was after here. More Divine Confetti. What does that do again? I gotta take a look. Oh, we have 3 of them at this point. Driving away apparitions. Ah, so I wonder if that's how you kill that one headless creature. The one that I said looked like a headless bipedal frog. More Mibu balloons of wealth, another light coin purse, all good stuff. Anything else in this space? Not that I can see, but that doesn't mean it's not there. It would have been very clever if they had, like, snuck something in that spot right there. Very clever. Indeed. Now, if I hug this wall... No, okay, that's not an exit. It's just, yeah, telling you, hey, this is where that item was that you were looking for. Alright. Fair enough, then. I'll have to keep an eye out for more places that allow you to do that. I assume it'll be a visual sort of tell like this with the painting. So, cool. I'll try to be on the lookout for that in the future. Also, I forgot to mention, this is going to be a slightly shorter recording just because, I feel like I'm getting a little bit sick, and you might be hearing that in my voice. I might be a little more congested than usual. Oh, thank God, another idol. I really should have just kept going, shouldn't I? Amiibo Balloon of Soul. Ah, nice. So it lets you acquire more resurrective power for a time. Alright, I'll take it. That's helpful. And, oh. Hi there. You're not doing so well, are you?
Kuro no segare ka. わしは恐ろしきものを見た。湧き出てくるのじゃ。次から次へと。止め殿、止め殿。若様。若様がお屋敷の奥に。わしのせがれが。伊之助が向かったゆえ無事と思うが。はぐれ忍びよ。念のためじゃ。お主も。若様をお救いに行っておくれ。
Interesting. So is this a slightly younger version of that old lady crone that we saw back in, what was it, episode 1, that feels like? It's possible. Very interesting if that's the case. Alright, so nothing we can really do here. Although, actually, no, I lied. I can use up some of my skill points here. Vault over. Martial art that allows one to leap over and behind a posture-broken enemy. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. But do I want to get it right away? Mid-air deflection. I mean, I don't do too many mid-air deflections in general, right? Doesn't seem all that great. Yeah, let's get Vault over. I feel like that's pretty nice. Now, is that something I'd have to equip over my Whirlwind Slash? It's referred to as a shinobi art versus a combat art. So let's have a look at the pause menu. So this is still locked. And no, it does not look like I need to be equipping that to make use of it. So skills then, let's have a look. Vault over. How does this actually work? So A on a posture broken enemy. Alright, simple enough. I'll take it. That's pretty nice. So, onwards we continue then. Oh, hello. Well, we were immediately caught by this guy who, despite being an archer, was not in a very archer-friendly position. And oh no! He's still alive, but only just. Did he have his eyes cut out?
この先へ行くのはやめておけ。恐ろしき現実よ。種ならしがなければ破れぬぞ。これをわずかだがそなたに託そう。
So we already got some of these from our snake encounter. But yeah, we got an additional one here. Without a snap seed, you cannot overcome that illusion technique. I tried my best to be his guardian, but look at me now. The Hirata line is finished. I must save my mother at the very least. Yeah, he's not looking good at all. Let me swap this out for the monocular. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, it looks like his eyes were cut out. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. Oh god, let's not do that just yet. So I suppose then we'll equip the snap seeds here. So a few more seeds that make a loud noise if you snap them. Useful for breaking the effect of illusion techniques. If an illusion occurs, it is because someone created it. To crush the phantoms and return to reality, one must defeat the creator of the illusion. So is this immediately another boss fight? Okay, well, we go in, I guess. Let's get the firecrackers, I think. Maybe we'll have an opportunity to stun him. So, and then we'll also get these, yeah, these here ready to go. This one has a few ratings. It's not too long. Let's have a look. I do like that. Yeah. Yeah! Alright, what about you? Alright, it's incredibly silly, I apologize. Let's, shift tatami aside. That's another talk prompt. Well, let's do it then. A secret trap door. 3 seconds? Sure. Bad. So, boss fight, I assume. It's burning. I have a bad feeling about this. Might be villain? Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. Alright, we'll give it a try. Oops, wrong button. Yep, and so this is what we needed the hidden temple key for. Oh, no. Oh, no. I know what this is. At least vaguely. This is trailer footage, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this was used in the trailer for this game pre-release. And if... okay, well, we're about to have a bad time, I imagine. There's our young master. But...
父上、母上、少女よ、みんなどこへ行ったのだ。
ミコ様、現実か。
久しいな。フクロウのせがれよ。
お嬢殿、言ってください。
そなたは
なすべきことをなすのです。
わかりました。
さて、やろうか、せがれ殿。
I am not looking forward to this. Alright, so the lower one's vitality, the slower their posture recovers. The posture gauge's color gets redder as recovery rate slows. Vitality damaging techniques such as dodge counterattack are ideal against enemies with fast posture recovery. Once enemy vitality is low, posture damaging moves become effective. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes.
お嬢殿、何故。
さてな、惑わば死ぬるぞ、せがれ殿。
Not too bad so far. Nice and acrobatic. You go, lady. Oh, let's heal. Oh, that was a bad time to heal. Ooh, that was devastating. There we go. Always use the pillars. Pillars are so nice. So this is more of an endurance round, it seems. Oh, wow. I definitely deflected that, I felt like. Oh, nope. That's a dodge. Okay. That's going to be our final heal. Her attacks are... She got pretty decent tells. Ah. Okay, that's a resurrection, but I feel like I'm doing somewhat okay. At least for this first encounter. While I'm still getting used to her moves. Ah, damn it. There's no way this is only one health bar. Oh, whoa! Nearly fucking judo flipped me. Okay, you know what? I think this is doable. I think this is more than doable. I just gotta be a little bit more conscientious about my decisions here. Ah. Seriously? How did... Wait, hang on a second. I thought this only had a chance to occur once you died repeatedly to the same, like, enemy over and over again. Isn't that how that works? I haven't died since then. Not since, killing Juzo. Alright, so now our Unseen Aid is down to 12%, so not as drastic as a change as before. But we do have the Dragon's Blood droplet here. So we need to get the recovery charm at some point, which I don't think I have, right? It's key items. Yeah, no recovery charm. But yeah, now we have a third person afflicted with the rot essence here. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's nice that this walk back isn't too bad. It's really just super quick. Immediately return to the boss here. But yeah, Lady Butterfly. You're a decent opponent so far. Okay. Ah, I gotta dodge those. Be better about that. Oh! Wow! Okay, okay. Back up, back up, back up. Probably another one. Okay. Shit. Nearly dodged that. So that's her grab attack, it seems. I'm not timing those well. That one I did, but it doesn't affect her posture, unfortunately. That does. That's a pretty easy tell there. Nearly got me with that one. Hang on. Yeah, there's no way she's just a one health bar enemy. Absolutely not. What? Huh? Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. I felt like that felt very second phase to me. So now she's gonna go even crazier. Alright. Oh, that's right. Okay, so the illusions are here. Okay. So we dispelled those. I only have one heal life. So... Oh, shit. Alright, let's dispel these guys. Okay, that's unfair now. Oh, okay, hang on. We gotta use our heal. There it is. Can you block? Okay. Oh, no, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Well, nope, we gotta get rid of those guys immediately. Wait, that didn't count? Because I did it too fast? Are you serious, man? And it doesn't even affect all of them. It's got a radius. That's some shit right there. Okay, yeah, I kind of deserve that. But also, that seems a little... Oh, not that. I can't believe we already only have one of these left. Gonna have to buy more if there's a shop that lets me do that. I totally blocked that. That's some bullshit right there. Come on. Alright, one hit left. Damn. Don't call me a puppy. That's very insulting. Alright, well then I guess I'm gonna come back, because clearly if those apparitions are gonna be an issue, we'll need some stuff to counteract that. I'm almost out of the snap seeds. I gotta say, I don't really care for how, A, how quickly she's able to resummon those guys, and B, the fact that, you know, you have to be within range of the spirits to actually get some use out of that. So what we'll do instead is, yeah, let's go to the stairway here, because I was informed that there were a couple shops that I've missed. One of them here apparently is near the idol around the chained ogre fight. So I'm going to have a quick look around and see where I might have missed that. I have to wonder if it was down here in this kind of area where I was looking before and thought, oh, that's definitely death. Looks like this will be, yeah, a wall hug. This seems to be fairly promising, although this could just also be leading me back to that headless character. In which case I am not making a good use of my time. Yeah, I think that's really all that is... Oh, well, no. Hang on. Oh, is this a spot? Let me just double check. I need to refresh my memory here. No, there's more trees to grapple onto. Excuse me. Rude. So clearly that's not the angle you're meant to approach that from. And that's something I guess I've only just now really noticed. Oh, is that a snake skin? Oh, that's a snake skin. Ha! Okay. Interesting. Oh, there's some items back here. Another Mibu possession balloon. Another one of those. Okay. So, pretty clear hint. Hey, that's something you might have to use. So, I've noticed, yeah, if you grapple onto these icons here, where it's a triangle instead of the full circle, you can't actually, like, hold or, like, land on anything. Oh, get some scrap iron. That's a thing for the prosthetic, if I remember correctly. Alright. Not too bad, then. This was worth my time, even if it wasn't what I was looking for. It brings to mind a certain quote. The only thing better than finding what you're looking for is finding what you're not looking for at a great bargain. You're a real one if you get the reference. But we're back here now, and so if it's near the chained ogre... Ooh. That's a tree branch I didn't notice before. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Wrong? So is this just kind of like a little extra area? Little vantage point? This is what it seems like. Yep. It was a battle of attrition, but naturally I won in the end. Make sure we grab all the money. Oh, and the pellet. The pellets are really nice there. So that is a torch. Torches usually indicate, hey, oh, hello. Probably could have deflected that or whatever, countered it, but it's fine. Another Mibu Balloon of Wealth. Might have to use one of those before too long, actually. I almost had enough money for the healing gourd, and now I don't. Such is the way of things. Anything back here? I can jump this way. Okay. The area continues. Nothing, it seems, in that direction other than certain death, doom, and destruction. I see another item over there, so it must have been something else that I missed, unless... Yeah, how do you get over there, actually? Because I noticed that there was like a door, couldn't be opened from that side. So it was definitely something I missed there. I swear, if I had just, like, walked right by it without even, like, noticing, I apologize. Not my intention. I see another enemy somewhere. Oh, it's the cannoner. I think it's the cannoner. Alright, so these cows and stuff are dead. Oh, hello. I don't think I saw this before.
これも平田のものだ。弔ってやらねば。九郎様、エマ殿、平田から逃れてきた者、他にはもうほとんど残っておりません。そうですか。すまぬ。流因を狙う者は絶えぬ。平田の者たちを私が巻き込んでしまった。
That's interesting. So, apparently Emma's last name is Hirata. She is of the Hirata family, and here we are. This was the shop.
おや？見覚えのある顔だ。ああ、忍の旦那だ。いや、あの世以来ですね。
Oh, this is the looter.
旦那、覚えてねえんですか？へえ、なるほど。覚えてねえと。
You don't remember.
なあ、旦那。
Listen, sir.
あっしはあんたに会った方だ。
You and I, we've met before.
その頃は賊をやってや
I
した。
was a thief back then.
それから足を洗って。
But those days are behind me.
料理を始めたんです。
Now I'm an upright and honest merchant.
銭がない。
Only problem is, I'm
銭
broke.
がないから
And being
品も
broke,
ない。
I don't have anything to
そ
sell.
れで旦那、あっしにちーとばかし
So, good sir, would you mind just lending me a
そ
few coins to get my business
れ
going?
を元手に
I'll stock
旦
something
那にもきっ
useful
と
just for you.
役立つ品を
You
教え
bet I
やす
will.
それからお
And
ま
as a
け
little
に
bonus,
あの世のこと
I'll tell
話して
you
差し上げ
all
やしょう。
about that
どう
night.
です？
What do you think?
悪い話じゃ
Pretty good deal, right? Only 10 sen? Dude, that's fucking cheap. Also, I'm gonna try something a little bit new and do some English kind of narration over the Japanese once they've had a chance to speak. Kind of like if you were watching a newscast and, you know, the person being interviewed was speaking a language not presented in the news source itself. So, let me know if that you guys have a problem with that. I think it just might make the viewing experience a little bit easier for those who aren't always looking at their screen while they're watching. So we paid him 10 sen. Here's some coin.
旦那
Thanks,
ありがて
good
え
sir.
話してくれ。
Now talk.
ああ、もちろんでさ。
Yes, 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 of
あ
course.
の夜、あっしらは
That night,
平田の屋敷に
my
押し入り
gang
した
broke into the Hirata
平
estate.
田はご存知の通り
Now, as you're aware,
アシナの分家
The Hirata's family is part of the
新規の
Ashina.
野党なんざ
Normally,
普通は海流
they'd
して
mop
さ
the floor with petty thieves like us,
け
no
ど
sweat.
先だっての戦
But
の
it just so happens we broke in during a
若い
battle.
侍は
Almost
ほとん
all
ど
the young
手払った
samurai
と
were
こ
away
ろさ
from home.
そこを狙って
It was a prime
押し入り
opportunity.
やして
Then, we started a fire
火をつけ
and cleaned out the
奪っ
place.
たその最中で
That's
さ
there's when I
旦
met
那
you.
と会ったのは旦那
You were
は
looking for something.
何かを
At
探
least
して
that's what it looked like to
た
me.
そんな風に見えやしたねあっしが知ってるのは
That's all I know about that
そんなもんで
night.
さ
そうか。
あ
That look you're making now, you had that same look on your face that night. You still looking for something? Listen, good sir. For a price, I might be able to tell you some other tidbits you might find useful. For a price, of course. I'm a merchant now, you know. Only 20 sen? Sure. Thank you very much for your patronage. Since you're a shinobi, I'll give you some information about shinobi tools. If you could. I've seen this tube. A tube with fire blasting out of it. When we broke into the Hirata estate, one of my pals nabbed one. Sorry, that was funny to me. Just that it makes explosion sounds with voice or whatever it said. Alright, I got a cough, just give me a second. Oh, goodness. Alright. Flame Barrel Memo. A tattered note written by Anayama. Seems to be from some years ago. Lucrative info number 36. When we broke into Hirata Estate, we found a barrel that spewed flame. The boys lit a roaring bonfire with it and made merry with the drink. Must have been a shinobi's tool. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, does he have an actual shop? I'll procure some goods with the coin you gave me. Looking forward to it, good sir. Okay, so we've unlocked a shop. He doesn't have anything for me just yet. But the Flame Barrel Memo, that is something I am potentially interested in, is it not? Could have been useful against the Chained Ogre, because I remember them saying, oh, demons hate fire, or whatever it was. Those with the red in their eyes. Look, just because he smoked a little bit of the boofy stuff doesn't mean anything, guys. So, okay, then from that point on, the next note that I have... By the way, thank you for leaving those notes and those little hints, because that's the kind of thing I was talking about. Very, very helpful, especially if it's something that I missed on my first pass. So for this next part then, we're going to go, to the castle gate. And take a look for that secret area in the building where we found Tengu of Ashina. Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, guys, I apologize. I might be getting a little sick. It is what it is. We press on regardless. As we say in theater, the show must go on. Wah! Defiling the dead there. Just, casually. That's what he does. So let's take a look here. There is supposedly something in this building, and I was nearly there, according to the commenter. So, let's see. Back up here, right? No, where is the grapple spot on this area? Or is it something where I have to do like a wall jump? Oh, hello. Hi, Wolf! Or now Sekiro, which I guess roughly translates to one-armed one, or something to that effect. So, it is indeed still his name. But yeah, how do we do this? Ah, there it is. Okay, there's the grapple spot. So we're nearly to the top. So now I just gotta be careful not to fall down. Not that it seems like it really matters in this game. Is it here? Or is this something I think we have to jump to this, right? That's certainly what it looks like. Okay. Not quite, but I was able to recover. Do I just jump from here? Yeah, I think this... I was gonna say, is that a candle? No, it's a bit of incense that seems to be burning way faster, way more brightly than it should. Cool. So we've made it to the, basically the attic of this building here. They gotta get this, the ceiling fixed up, don't they? But we have a chest, and how do we get rewarded? Oh, a free prayer bead. Hell yeah. I am really, really glad that you had me, go back here. Ah, and there we go. We finally tested the fall damage enough to determine, yes, there is, indeed, fall damage in this game. It's just extremely generous compared to, like, you know, if you think back to the first Dark Souls, that shit is so unforgiving. You fall maybe like a foot and a half, you know, and it's like, oh no, God, my knees! Maybe you're playing as a 30-year-old in Dark Souls. Maybe that's what it is. Although Wolf, I'd have to imagine he's like in his like late 30s, maybe early 40s, right? He got quite a bit of gray in his hair. Alright, well there's that. That was pretty easy. And then the last thing... I guess we can go back to the stairway here, because there was... Well, no, I don't really want to deal with the Cannoner. So I'll go to the gateway here. Because there is one last thing for us to look for. Apparently a shop or some sort of thing. Nice. Apparently... Oh, hello. There's an item that I missed here. Another pellet. Oh, wow. That was actually quite a bit, and we needed that. So that refilled our stock. Maybe this time I'll actually stand a chance against Lady Butterfly. So, the commenter said it's at the top of a hill. Is it that right there? That doesn't really look like a hill to me, but that might be something I explore nonetheless. But yeah, the commenter said it's on the top of a hill near where we got the bell from the crone. So, let's pop on over and have a little look-see. Hi, sir. Bye, sir. Oh, we did get caught. Although I see an item there that I missed the first time. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna deflect this bullet. No, okay, hang on. Oh! Sir! That was unexpected, but I should have expected that. So it looks like we're just gonna have to fight all these guys anyway. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Would have made my life easier. Oh, he got 2 free hits on me? Unfair. How rude, sir. Let me get this guy first, because he's been a thorn in my side. I see the sumo wrestler, but I'm gonna try to ignore him if possible. Okay. So, top of a hill near the crone. It's gotta be like somewhere over here, right? Maybe. I am no longer in combat, which is nice, so I'll go ahead and use a heal here. Just a little bit. Nothing too major. Not unless I want to become a modern general. Oh, hello. Oh! Save me! Thank you, Grappling Hook, for saving this fool's life. But no amount of grappling could have saved me from that. Okay, that was very, very silly on my part. Okay, now that I've gotten rid of some of the enemies around here, and also collected the money, because, yeah, we need plenty of that. Oh, there's our sumo wrestler. I'll let him do his thing. Alright, can I assassinate you? Yes. There we are. Just kind of making life a little bit easier for ourselves. Oh, not you. Okay, is that everybody? Have I cleared out this area so I can finally just explore in peace? That's what I need more than anything. Okay, so top of the hill. What could that actually mean in this context? I know what it's supposed to mean, but I guess I see some crows and stuff on top of that little stone bit there. So now I gotta figure out how to get up there. Is it like this? Not quite. Not quite. I think I'm gonna cut to when I find it. You don't need to see all of this tomfoolery. Actually, now that I think about it, let's visit the crone, because is she sick with dragon rot, or is this a different NPC that for whom that is the case? No, she seems to be suffering. The dragon rot.
犬助や犬助や
はい
若様はお守りするんじゃぞ
はい
頼むぞそなたにかかっておる
Well, I guess we're gonna take up the blood sample, right?
血をもらうぞ
Ew. Very phlegmy. But we have something for Emma. Wait, who said that? Was that... Did Sekiro say that himself? Was that like an internal bit of dialogue? Dunno. But, let me see. Alright, well, back to the search. I will see you in a moment. Oh, okay. Yes, something tells me I had the right idea by going towards those crows. Wow, I can't believe that actually worked. That was probably just within the range. Ah, there's a grapple point that I didn't see before. Ah, and sure enough, I love it. Okay, so it looks like this is another, what, memorial mob? Look at your face. Oh, you're just a dude. You're just a dude.
ご供養いかがかね。
こんなところにも
死者があるところまた供養衆あり。カラスどもと同じことじゃて。さあ、ご供養していきなされ。
Well, let's see what he has to offer. So he's got pellets. Ah, he's got the firecrackers too. Now, why would I buy the light coin purses? Because they cost 110, but only give 100. So, you're taking a bit of a loss there, aren't you? Doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. If you guys have any insight on that, let me know. But yeah, it seems like you're just getting ripped off there. Just like the crows. Okay. So then, in that case, I suppose that's all I needed to see, right? So what I'm going to do next, in that case, is head back to the one memorial mob that was selling the other thing, and I'm going to probably pop all my purses, right? Yeah, so I'll see you in a moment. Alright, here we are. And so, I guess, since I'm not really, like, worried too much about the money situation here, you know what, I should probably just use them from the menu, correct? Can I do that? Or rather, inventory, yeah, this is how you would do that there. Just so I can use multiple of them at the same time. This is 400, and I imagine the other one's gonna be enough to afford the additional thing, right? Yeah, 500. That I had a sneaking suspicion. Oh no. So it's him. Chest so tight. So he was the other one that got sick with it. That's really unfortunate. But we have enough for the gourd seed, and hopefully, hey, maybe he can get some treatment with that. Well, I guess then... Oh, wait, can I get the sample from him? Why can't I get it from him? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be an option. Maybe you just can't. Not with that guy. Okay. Well, in that case... Oh, no! Ah, another friggin' misclick. What? And it's because I had that unequipped. If that hadn't been the case, I promise you, I would have done better. You know what? I gotta make up for that. Can I buy some additional pellets here? Just use up the rest of my money? No, he doesn't have it. The other guy does. It's unfortunate. Okay, whatever. We live with our mistakes. Alright, well then I'll see you back at the dilapidated temple, where we're gonna hand that off to... hand the blood sample off to Emma, as well as the gourd seed. And here we are.
お主と
はい。
お主と九郎様の幻を見た。
幻。
ああ、九郎様。
Where is Lord Kuro right now?
今はどこにいる？
アシナの
He's being kept near the keep at
その
Ashina
天守
Castle.
近くで囚われとなっておいでです。ですが、
The gate to the castle,
城
however,
の門は
is
閉じられて
shut.
います。
そうか。
I see. Alright.
狼殿、
I'm glad you've come, Master Wolf.
よく参られました。
Let's give her first a sample.
手に入れた。
I've obtained one.
血の塊
A
で
blood
す。
sample. Let me see.
見せてください。武士殿の
The coloration is very similar to the sculptor's.
血の色が
The color is just slightly tainted.
だがこれ
But
は
what's this?
足りるか。
Do you have enough
お
blood?
そらくはこれで流害の調べを進めます。
Allow me to continue my research into the dragon rot. When we speak again, it's likely I'll have made a breakthrough. In fact, count on it. Alright. There we go.
では、
Goodbye. So, excellent, excellent. And, well, I don't suppose there's really anything else we can do here, right? Although, maybe we have enough to buy a thing.
どうして？
What's wrong? Dragon rot. The stagnation overflows and spreads. A disease that eventually leads to death.
なんだと？
What are you talking about? You don't need to worry about me. I'm not normal, you see. It's difficult for me to speak now. Ask Emma about the rest. Let's see what kind of upgrade we can get here. Oh, we can afford one of them. A spring-load firecracker. So, cost spirit emblems, unleashes a loud explosion, bright flash, yada yada yada. Charging up the spring mechanism adds rotational energy when spreading the firecrackers, affecting all enemies in all directions. Okay, cool. And then this would be an upgrade to the shuriken, which leads to an upgrade for the axe. So, okay, I don't think I'm going to do this just yet, but in the future, for sure. Nah, you know what, screw it. Why not? Let's get the spring-loaded firecracker. And there's a long spark, so that's another upgrade in the future. Cool. So, in that case, I suppose we try Lady Butterfly again, right? Can't really think of much else to do. So, I'll see you guys there. So, it might be foolish to attempt this without another snap seed, but I don't remember seeing if that shop had them as an option. So we might just have to deal with it. Okay, come on. Hit me like a damn shotgun blast with that. Right up close and personal. And, okay, I'm doing very poorly, of course. What else is to be expected? Let me heal. No, try that again. Try that again. There we are. Pretty good dodging so far. Oh, whoa, 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 come on now. Damn it. That was... I thought that was going better than it did. I don't want this dragon rot to spread, but also there's really not much I can do about it, honestly. It doesn't feel like it. Just gotta keep fighting bosses and hope I don't suck, right? Okay, we got our resurrection back. We still have some healing. Let me pop a pellet here, just to kind of recover a little bit of extra HP. So now, let's get the one and... Oh, crap. I don't have it equipped. The one and only snap seed I have left, just in case. Where is she? There she is. Alright, I'm gonna let them gather around me. Or I might just have to kite them. Yeah, because this is not a really fun situation. There's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 8 of them or so? Where's the lady? There she is. That... Okay, come on. That's unfair. I couldn't even see that shit coming. Oh, that follow-up is brutal. Alright, so we only have 2 pellets left. Ooh! Nope, we're not letting you do that this time. No. Ah. That's really bad. Alright. We're gonna get an emergency heal. This is so annoying. I can't even focus on her. Oh, they went away on their own. Oh no, they had turned it to an attack. Oh no, they didn't. Okay. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Fuck. Oh! Barely dodged that. Ooh. Still got this, I think. Potentially. No! Yes! Is that it? Is that it? Please? Yes! Hell yeah, no forgiveness here. Oh my gosh. Woo! What a fucking rush that was. So we got the memory of Lady Butterfly. I should have read that, but that's fine. Sakura Droplet. Pale pink crystal residue known to form when an immortal oath fails to establish. Increases resurrective power, allowing 1 additional resurrection. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! To repeat the vows of the Undying and be awarded resurrective power once more surely necessitates the aid of a divine child of the dragon's heritage. So let me read her thing about... Oh, a cutscene. What? You serious? Is that just the end of the memory? Is that what that's supposed to signify? He's gotta be suffering burns. Oh. Oh, I see. So that's how he got the blood in the first place. And now we're back here. Oh, we're already back up to 2 skill points. 3, in fact. Excellent. So let me take a look here before I do anything else. I want to look at that memory. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe. Yep. Increases attack power. The Phantom Lady Butterfly was a seasoned practitioner of illusions. Okay, so nothing particularly unique or new there. But let's see if he has anything to say in response to that. Okay, no. But, okay, nice. So we finished that memory, it seems like pretty completely. There was, like, one item that I never found. I don't know entirely how to access it. But yeah, I think this is a really good place for us to... stop. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, did we have to fight her? Okay, the Phantom Lady Butterfly was appointed by the Wolf's foster father as one of his mentors in shinobi techniques. These mentors employed strict methods. The cultivation of shinobi techniques can only be achieved in the midst of battle. So, that's right, we're now at 3 attack power, and I suppose we can spend some skill points here. I would rather spend 3 instead of only spending 1 and holding on to 2, if that makes sense. So, suppress sound. Yeah, we're gonna suppress our sound, I think. Maximum amount of spirit emblems? No. Shinobi eyes. A shinobi's eyes do not follow the blade without anticipating its movements. Remaining composed, even when fearful of its sharp edge, is the key to victory. What does that actually do? Oh, increases the damage inflicted to posture upon executing a successful Mikiri counter. No, we're gonna get the one that suppresses our overall sound. That is really, really nice. Sneaking by will be easier than ever, and watch me still fail it. Okay. Nice. I feel pretty good about that, guys. I hope you do too. Thank you all so much for watching this installment of Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. In the next episode, I suppose all that's really left to do is to travel back to Ashina Castle Gate and make some forward progress in the main story, because I can't really think of anything else to do. Alright. If you enjoyed this, I would really appreciate a like, a comment, and perhaps a subscription if you're new to the channel and only just discovering me for the first time. Helps grow the channel, helps make this series even more awesome. Alright, until next time, I will see you all then.